If you want to feel better about your money without earning more or working harder, well, it starts with one important question. My name is Ellen Rogin. I help people stress less, prosper more, and create more prosperity on purpose. Today, we're going to flip the switch because when your thinking changes and your mindset changes, your results with money follow. Most of us can name every mistake that we've made with money. Perhaps it's something you did that you wish you hadn't done, or something you didn't do that you should have done. But when I ask people what is a decision or action that they've made that they're particularly proud of, there's often a prolonged pause because we're not used to necessarily looking at what we're good at. Here's something that money tells me all the time. Money does not want you to feel guilty. It wants you to feel great about your relationship. It wants you to take care of it and use it as a force for good in the world. Feeling guilty and beating yourself up will not get you the results that you most desire. So let's change that today. Here's a question to ponder. It's what financial decisions and actions have you taken in the past that you feel particularly proud of? This is one of the wisdom cards from the Money Talks deck. So what financial decisions and actions have you taken in the past that you feel particularly proud of? Go ahead and make a list. What is it that you feel really good about? Maybe it was you paid off some debt. You increased your 401k plan savings. You've had a really beautiful conversation with someone important to you in your life. Maybe you had your will or trust done because something you knew you should be taking action on that you haven't taken action on yet. Maybe you've been learning a new concept. You've been reading a bit more about money. That is something you can feel really good about. And quite often, a situation you're in just needs reframing. I remember when I was a financial advisor, a woman came into the office who was going through a divorce. And she started the whole conversation with her husband's really good with money. She didn't have a lot of experience with it. She really didn't have a head for money. And the more she told me, the more I realized she was awesome with money. She just needed to learn a little bit more about certain investing concepts. She was negotiating an unbelievable settlement with her husband. She was a very discerning spender, always finding great bargains and values for things that she really wanted in her life. And she actually had everything it took to be great with money. She was just not seeing it that way. So I think in our minds, we think that people who are great with money are really good at math. They keep track of every spending penny that goes in and out. They're good budgeters. They're savvy investors. Yes, we want you to be a great saver. That's helpful, to be comfortable learning new concepts. But if it was just about being good at numbers, every math teacher would be a gazillionaire, right? It's about having the right attitudes and beliefs and starting with feeling good about what you're already doing with money. So how can you use this question to build a better relationship with your money? Well, you can journal on this. Set a timer for 5 minutes and just write down all the decisions and actions you've taken with money that you feel really proud of. Actually, sitting down and journaling about this can be one of the first things you write about because you're taking the action to build a better relationship with money. You can have a conversation with a friend about this. Let's normalize talking about money a little bit more. What are you really proud about? A decision you've made. Maybe you'll learn from each other in that. Maybe you keep track over time in a journal for yourself every time you realize you've made an action that helps move your relationship with money forward. It can be little by helping someone you see with some extra money. It can be something bigger about creating a financial plan or upping your savings. It can be having a deep, meaningful conversation with someone. But as you track these over time, this again will help you build those financial muscles. Maybe it's start a regular charitable plan. that you're giving to someone else. Maybe you're teaching your kids about money and you're feeling really good about that. You're tracking your spending in a different way. That as you are tracking the things you're feeling really good about, the decisions you're making that are helpful for you on a regular basis, as you're tracking this, you will bring more of that feeling that you want to feel about feeling accomplished and closer in your relationship with money. And this will help you build that financial future that you most desire. There's more information on the Money Talks cards below. And I'd love to hear how this is going for you. If something shifted, let me know in the comments below. And please go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you want more information on creating more prosperity on purpose, lowering stress around money, and creating a better relationship with your money. This is just the beginning.